Okay, we finished our head. We got the eyes in. Sometimes you get a little seepage around the eye when you put it in. Just take something and scrape it out. It'll come right out. You can see that the plaster hardened up good. So we're ready to put it back together. We want to make sure our mouth is working properly before we seal it all up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paste wax here. And we're going to put some paste wax, some in here. And you can do this with spray wax. You just spray it and then wipe the outside down after you spray in there. Periodically do that just to keep it from, or keep it loosened up. We'll do the top of the teeth here, put some on, and the lip. Sometimes the paint wants to stick to the paint, so you might have to periodically do this. We're also going our 1/2-inch dowel back here for our string. We're going to do that. This just helps that string go up and over top the dowel real good. And we'll put some here on the top of the mouth so it doesn't stick. Like I say, this is just normal maintenance after this that you want to do. So now we're going to hook this mouth up. We want to make sure after painting it that it doesn't catch on anything. Sometimes just the thickness of that paint will cause it to catch. So by just periodically doing this, that's why I say where you spray in on that. Don't spray a lot, but spray a little bit in there. That'll help. So now we're going to hook up our spring. Our nylon string that we cut, we're going to tie that on here. And then what we'll do is we'll take this and we'll put a staple in here to hold it so it doesn't come unraveled on you when you're working it. That just keeps that from coming loose on this. Feed this through. Put that where it goes. And we'll hook up our spring here. That's hooked up to our hook that we had up here. So now we're going to screw the mouth back on. You want to make sure this is all working before you put the back of the head and your wig on, because if it's catching, then you got to take it apart and make the adjustments. So we want to make sure this is all working right before we seal it up. We're going to be okay. So now we want to take this string, we're going to go up and over top that dowel and feed it down through the neck where it goes. So that's working there. So we'll test this, make sure nothing's catching, and that's working good. That's what we wanted. Now we're going to take our 1-inch ring that we have and we're going to tie this on, and and I always tie it high, and I leave this long so if you decide you want to cut it or make the ring down shorter, you can do so. I like a ring lever. That's what I always used when I was doing shows. I did it for over 45 years, and I found that the ring works better than the levers because it doesn't matter. You can use your finger like this or your thumb, and it works good for either hand, so it doesn't matter which hand you're using. So I find this works the best. So we got everything done, it's all put back together, it's working properly. So we put the back of the head on and get ready to go on to the next step. Thanks for watching.